What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
Yeah, your boy Pat.
And y'all are tapped into another episode of On Base Soil, your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast, everyone's favorite podcast to listen to wherever they're at out there in the world. Appreciate y'all as always for fucking with us right now. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live like tonight. Make sure that you go over onto the YouTube page if you're watching us right now on Twitter, aka X, and hit the motherfucking subscribe button right now. My boy Pat, what's really good?
Hey man, man, what's happening, man? Good day. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. It was definitely a good day today. He was able to get his win back. Watching YouTube in the Tessie was kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Gilbert Arenas show today from the YouTube in the car. That was pretty fire.
While you was charging or just chilling?
No, I was just chilling. So I paid a little extra for the monthly subscription or whatever to get the streaming and have some time to kill. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and watch the show right quick. So make sure y'all can also watch On Base Soil in y'all Teslas by hitting that motherfucking subscribe button and turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live like today. My boy Sal in the building. What's good, y'all? We know who has their notifications turned on, who does not. Shout out my boy. You know what I'm saying? The Natty was tonight for the men's side. March Madness is finally over, and we have some winners. UConn women, Huskies, went ahead and reigned supreme. I don't know their exact stats. They have a lot of fucking championships. But shout out to Paige Beckers. Shout out to their coach. They were saying possibly greatest coach of all time. We'll get to that in a second. And then on the men's side, Florida Gators came back tonight versus Houston. They was down, I think, 12 points with only maybe 5 minutes left or some shit like that. They was able to come back and beat Houston after Houston went ahead and got kind of a sketch win over the weekend versus Duke to go ahead and lose in the men's championship. So we have the Huskies for the women's side, Gators on the men's side. Pat, what do you make of this year's March Madness and the winners?
It was solid. The first time in a long time that 4 number 1 seeds made it to the Final Four on the men's side. So we got good basketball.
Yep.
Man, my Duke Blue Devils fell a little short. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Shout out my boy Alex. As soon as he texts me, I'm like, man, we good. Coop out here killing. And it just went downhill after that. I didn't get to watch much of the game though, but yeah.
But still, man,
it's the life you live. You know, one loss you gone. And then Houston, they played good, but Florida, they came from behind pretty much. I want to say like last 3 or 4 games they came from behind and got wins. So they've been doing their thing. Got to give them their credit. Best team this year.
Up until today. With the Gators, which they was playing. I mean, they was playing pretty good tonight for that first half. They was locked in, and then, bruh, the difference between college and NBA. I know niggas be trying to hate on the NBA players saying niggas only playing basketball, but like the shot making difference between the pros and college level is just like so much different. It's just like, damn, bro, niggas is breaking left and right. Like they went on a good stretch. Both teams was missing hella shots within that second half when the Gators started making their run back. And I'm just like, NBA, a lot of these shots is like pretty much falling. So I don't know. That's just me on my soapbox about the college game, even though it was still a good game. But you know what I'm saying? Just marveling at the shot making ability of NBA players is pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's why when people be like, I'll get a bucket in the NBA game, I say, no, you won't.
Like what? Just one bucket, Pat. One bucket is tough on its own, bro. Like, and these like think about the G League players in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And how good they are compared to niggas like I would say just on the regular level. And they're even tough to get a bucket in the NBA game. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like how a nigga off the street just no, you're not. You're not gonna get a bucket.
I mean, realistically, even from this national championship game, it's probably like maybe 3-4 players that might play in the NBA out of this whole thing. So like
that's crazy.
This team just that's on both teams. Like and that's being generous.
Man, nah, it's a very finite group of people. So that's why it always comes back to the age-old difference between who can play football or basketball out of the NFL and the NBA players, with it being I'll just say that I just always feel like it's just more skilled of a sport with basketball, with the handles being able to dribble, all that stuff, being able to shoot and everything, and then football is just more athletic, I would say, sport. So that's why I just like, bro, I just on it's the NBA is hella hard, bro. Like it's really, really hard.
I wouldn't say it's more athletic, but I hear it's a very different type of athleticism.
Yeah.
It's more.
Yeah. Well,
it's more. I would say you have to be tougher to play football for sure.
Yes.
But athletic is just a different type of athleticism. But like being able to run up the court and dunk and shit, like there's very few humans on this earth that could do that.
Well, I think NFL players could do it at like in terms of running up and down the court, but in terms of just like actually like just dribbling the ball with a level of skill, being able even just being a 3-and-D type of guy, like you know what I'm saying, making a corner three, like I just feel like it's just a lot more. I don't know. It's just a hard, like a more refined game. Whereas football, because I think if you know the play, is like you either just blocking somebody or you got to be in this certain spot, and either the ball gonna come to you or it's not, whether you open or not. So it's just like just an easier game to kind of pick up. That's why niggas gonna be playing like you know what I'm saying. You go to the NFL, niggas be like, yeah, I just started playing football in like college or whatever. Whereas like NBA players, like you've been playing AAU basketball and hoop basketball since you was a kid. Like to get to the NBA is just hella more skill, I feel like.
No, I agree with that. But even then with like football too, it's very strategic, but it's not at the same time. Like you know what I'm saying? Yep. Like there is a lot that goes into it, but also you could be low key dumb playing football and just not know plays. Like, but if you raw and just got instincts, they just like, hey. Get out there, do your thing, baby.
Like waterboy, nigga, like waterboy, like you know what I'm saying, like Mike Boucher, bro. Like just we gonna get you the ball, nigga, and you just go run to the end zone, or you just go tackle somebody. Like it's fairly simple, like you said. What you come down to.
Facts, but there is strategy involved. But
oh no, I mean, we're not saying there's not strategy. There's definitely strategy. Yeah. You gotta be able to know the playbook. But like you said, like on the NBA. Bro, just like learning plays in the NBA just looks hella different to me. Whereas, like, I don't know, maybe because I play a ton of fucking Madden and you just get used to the playbook. But like with football, it's like, all right, cool. Like you got these players set up versus these players, and they're either gonna go one direction of the field or the other one. Whereas basketball, it just seems like it's hella like more involved with like niggas coming off back screens and another nigga running to the other side. You know what I'm saying? To set up for another shot for the pass. It seems a little more intricate. What do you think?
Yes and no, because I feel like it was harder for me to learn a football playbook than a basketball playbook. But really? Basketball, low-key basketball is like depending on your offense, it's not so much that you're in a set play, it's more so certain actions that are continuous, and then it's about just balancing the court. So
and it's a lot more. I feel like it's a lot more reactive too in basketball. Like,
yeah, exactly. So like everything may not be a set play. It may like everybody kind of just looks like they know where to run because they know how to balance the court and know how they're trying to attack a different team. With football, every play is a specific play call. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Kyle Shanahan who got like 1,200 plays, and it's just like who got time for
it?
But
five different looks, like maybe like
those
plays,
but it's hella plays out of But then also too with football, it's very like matchup based. So this week, kind of running this certain amount of plays, whereas like basketball, it's not so much matchup based. Like you have a scouting report, but it's just like we kind of run what we run. It's their job to stop.
Yes. Yep.
Like football, you'll get out here running some shit that you don't even run just because you saw some other team kill them on tape last week. So like, they got to exploit it.
that's why I feel like with basketball, like even Kyrie said it, like, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Drew, you know what I'm saying, the name of the game is to get buckets. Like defense is important. Defense is important, but at the end of the day, like, bro, elite shot making gonna beat good defense each time. So like, I just feel like it's just a lot easier, or not easier, but I don't know, just basketball just more about, like you said, like just more reacting, whereas football, we're actually got to execute the play to go against this particular type of defense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, we got in the weeds here. OB3, T.O. could hoop a little bit. LeBron and Draymond play some football. Yeah, Draymond's Michigan State footage, if you got a chance, go ahead and look that up. But they make football look easy because they're so tall. Yeah, and they're not getting hit. Like you said, the physical factor is big too. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's easier like for like say like Jimmy Graham, who was not really good at basketball. Like, he was decent, but he wasn't like a superstar basketball. But when he played tight end, he was literally one of the best tight ends in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
Travis
it's like,
Kelce.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just less people on a basketball team. So like the numbers is just, yeah, it's just
way more space. Way more space. Yeah. It would be like, I don't know, if football was just 7-on-7 instead of 11-on-11, it probably would look, I guess, a little more fluid out there instead of having linemen and shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Just all skill positions. So it look maybe, like you said, just a little more open and shit like that. But either way, interesting. Well, I got off on this topic. On this red, South says, Salcedo Torpedo. The level of competition for both leagues is crazy, even for pro athletes to switch fields and be good.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
No, for sure.
Kev Stone, part of the show as well, did say, what about McNabb though? He hooped.
I forgot who he played with, and
When the series?
Yeah, but he played with somebody in high school.
In high school,
like an NBA player, like an actual NBA player.
Yep.
I forgot who it was.
Like Randy Moss and White Chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. They actually, yeah. But McNabb did play for Syracuse, but he didn't like play.
Yeah,
he was on the team.
Yeah.
The same with the Niners had somebody like that too. I forgot what was buddy name? Shit, we brought him from South Carolina. He was like our kick returner. I can't remember. Nah, hell nah. It was like Harbaugh.
D-ball the basketball court. I know that nigga just straight foul it.
I know that nigga be hacking for sure. And I know he be trying to run through motherfuckers too.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Debo plays like
Baby
a football player for sure.
Baby Brian. I don't think the handle is too tight.
Exactly.
Probably got the jumper. But it's just more, you know what I'm saying?
In that paint and try to hit you with that shoulder.
Bully ball. Straight bully ball. Kev Stone says Steve Kerr is the only one sticking to his guns the whole game, no matter what. Some coaches in the NBA do make adjustments.
That is a fact.
Yeah, that is true. Even though Steve been on his hype though, going crazy. We'll get into the Warriors in a second. On March Madness, I was wrapping this up. That game on Saturday. Well, to the women's side. We'll go to the women's side first. Shout out to Paige Beckers. Went crazy over this March Madness, and then UConn women ended up winning the whole thing, and pretty much saying that their coach is, I guess, one of the best coaches of all time. Would you agree on that statement? And what did you think of the UConn women's getting that? Do you think Juju would have been in there as well too? If it's Juju to stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean Juju, they was my pick to win it all before she got hurt. I mean, it's hard to say no because, like, obviously we seen the mission that Paige was on, and they just won by 30 in the championship game. So it's hard to say anybody would have beat them at this point.
Man, hey, Dawn Stanley, keep your head up. Oh man, they have my girl stressing.
Yeah, she was hot, but it's like it wasn't nothing you could do. It was just daytime. Ozzie Fudd, she finally got to play. Paige been hurt, so she finally got her real chance to make a run at her shit, and they just they were locked in on another level. Got to give them their credit. It was kind of like South Carolina last year. Obviously, they didn't blow what's the name in them out, but they won comfortably. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, I mean, Gino REM is definitely one of the best coaches of all time, regardless of men, women, any of that. Like, I don't know how many national championships. Like, let me see. Gino's got
a few. He was
He
there.
got
Ryan Moore was there too, right?
ridiculous. I mean, Rebecca Lobo, Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi. Like he's got 1,200.
Ross was there. Dang.
Yeah, he's got 1,200 victories. So let me see.
1,200 is crazy.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, he holds the record for 1,250 and has the highest winning percentage with 88.3%. Excuse me. 12 national championships, 24 Final Fours, 23 Big East tournaments. Like, yeah.
So the accolades are there, but I was wondering today, and this is not to get off too crazy off the side, but I'm just wondering in terms of the level of competition in the women's basketball level for college. Do you give him a good amount of credit because it might not have been as competitive for his teams outside of like South Carolina that's recently just gotten good, and I can't really name two other like many women's teams like that outside of like it's pretty much UConn, bro. So like,
no, I don't really agree with that because before them it was Tennessee and it was.
Oh yeah,
there's been other
Lady Vols.
I will say that they were definitely head and shoulders. I feel like for some years as far as like getting majority of the McDonald's All-Americans and all that stuff, but also it's like it was no different for Duke. Like at the end of the day, when you have a legendary coach, people gonna want to go there. So
yeah,
I don't really.
Yeah,
I feel like you feel me. He just that guy.
No. It's not saying he's not that guy. I'm not saying that it doesn't mean something that he's like won all this time and been able to, because recruiting is definitely, I'm saying that's important in college sports. But to name him the greatest coach of all time, if you're essentially mostly always the dominant team, it's just like, man, can we really give you the title of the GOAT? Probably I give you the title of the GOAT of women's basketball for sure, but greatest coach of all time, I just can't do it.
I feel it.
Yeah. So that is our debate on the men's and women's March Madness. Cooper Flag, definitely number one pick overall, for sure. The truth.
Yeah.
That's not even. I don't care. He going crazy. Oh, well, what about game winning shots though? Clutch, no clutch. He's a little short.
What do you mean?
I
mean, it's college.
I think
he'll be all right.
I know. Scott, I'm not saying he's not gonna be nice. I know he can develop, but it just I think Stephen A. he brought up another game where he kind of like had a chance at the game winner and he didn't. And then we also what happened on Saturday night, missing that game winning shot. Do you think he'll still be the alpha come NBA time as the best player on the team and can develop that type of clutch game winning shot mentality? Or
oh yeah, for sure. Kobe didn't just start off hitting game winners. Like he was fucking up a lot. He was fucking up a lot before he got known for doing that shit.
Yeah, and also Bron. They used to say Bron before, like probably like the Celtics game winner, whenever that playoffs was. Had to work on that, and then Steph. They always tried to hate on Steph being a clutch player, even though exactly. I'm saying he definitely had his game winning shots, but it's still early in his career. So I mean that was just I mean man, it was 1-on-1. I was like man, it was 1-on-1. He had a good look at it. It was like damn, it was just a little short. But what were you gonna say about that?
With Steph, like I said, people always say that just because he don't have the buzzer beaters, but he has so many go ahead baskets in clutch time and game winners, but like the other team might get another chance at a last shot or something. Like he has plenty of those, but it's just he don't have a lot of those signature like I'm finna hit this 3 with 0-0-0 on the clock and walk off.
Kev Stone from the chat bringing up the debate, saying Cooper Flag is about to be looking like Tyler Hansbrough in the NBA. That is crazy. That's definitely not going to happen. He's not going to look like Tyler Hansbrough, bro. I was trying to pull up his average for the March Madness because he's been going crazy. Bro. Then they dropped. He dropped 29 the other night, but average numbers March Madness tournament. Do you think he'll be a Tyler Hansbrough type player?
Tyler Hansbrough was never close to being a number 1 pick.
Nah, come on, man. What we doing? That nigga's not no Tyler Hansbrough player. What we talking about, man? Nigga dropped 36 and 7 versus Arizona, 27 versus Houston on Saturday, and then he's been averaging 19 the whole time. So, bro, who flags the truth, bro? I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, he gonna be cool.
What was y'all doing at 18 years old?
Not much in life, really.
Exactly. Not going to the Final Four.
Trying to figure this out, man. I mean, it was right. It was right there, bro. Like they had the game for surely, but it was like, bro. Do you think that was over the back?
I didn't really even, like I said, I didn't really watch the game, so I don't have one opinion on
They called it over the back on because, like, man, that shit. He was just going for the ball. It looked like he was just going for the rebound, like. And then it ended up fucking like free throw. That was weak, bro. That was weak. I ain't gonna lie. Kev Stone, Coach K. Well, yeah, he's gonna be fine. Coach K is the GOAT of basketball coaching. Yeah, Coach K.
You're not gonna get much argument out of me. Just I'm a Duke fan, but I just feel like Gino Auriemma is just he's different.
Yeah, I mean. Like I said, I think just the level of competition. I mean, yes, Duke, you can say them win against people, but there's been more competitive teams in the men's side than the women's side. So I'll give him Coach K over Gino, but for the women's side, like, he's definitely the GOAT for sure. Don't you be randomly bringing up Kobe, says Capstone, like he's one of the ones to compare niggas to. Cooper Flag ceiling is lower than Klay Thompson's, so he definitely won't be called, bro. This nigga is just.
What are you talking about?
Like, bro, like what? Have you seen Cooper Flag play basketball? What are we doing?
Why would you say,
bro?
The ceiling is lower than Klay Thompson? That's crazy,
bro. That's insane. I don't think my boy was watching them games this weekend. OB3 says, at 18, I was in college, started out at City College, San Francisco, and transferred to SF State a few years later. There we go. South Cedar says, at 18, I was graduating, and that's about it. Right? Like, man, this nigga, bro, he gonna be the truth, bro.
And he reclassified. That's what really be blowing my mind about this shit.
Like he pretty much came out early.
Yeah, he was. This was supposed to be his senior year of high school.
Like, so what are we doing, bro? Like, bro, it's not. Come on, man. Cam is tripping, bro. That nigga not gonna be over no Klay Thompson ceiling. Like, come on, man. What we doing, man?
That's I understand. He won in freshman year. He won the state championship in Maine, and he transferred to Montverde in Florida. And they went undefeated. Mm-hmm. They had a squad though. Derek Queen, like they had a squad. He went there for 2 years and then, like I said, reclassified. So he's supposed to be a senior in high school and he doing this shit. I just think he's built for it.
I feel like the white hooper is making folks a little uncomfortable with the Euros as well, hooping right now. And in the community, we feel like we want to just really, you know what I'm saying, get a stronghold back on it. Even though Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown has held it down last year, them being on the Celtics kind of takes away from that. Like, if these niggas was on, bro, if Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum was on any other team, bro, like, niggas be riding for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but now you know what I'm saying, they got Luka, Jokic, Wemby, Cooper Flag now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really just got Ant-Man holding it down for the streets.
We got a job. I say if you talking about the streets, you gonna bring up the streets, so he gotta add job. Shit.
Got us out on my boy John Wick.
That man cannot help himself, but
do you feel like I'm losing black hoopers because it's still black people hooping, y'all, like, but do you feel like the community is feeling a little threatened about where the state of where we are at for hoopers on our side of you know what I'm saying, of the tracks?
Nah, I don't feel like that. I just feel like when you get one of them ones, like, you feel me, a la Larry Bird, feel me, you feel me, catch folks off guard. Yeah, catch folks off guard a little bit. It just takes a while getting used to, you feel me? Like, even with like you know, that's what they said about like Chris Mullin, like, bro, like, what is this, bro? Like, that ain't supposed to look like this. And then I feel like with Coop, it's a little different too, because he be like dunking and shit, running, really blocking shots, playing above the rim. Crazy. Like, yeah, so it's like he ain't supposed to look like this. Like, they cool when it look like Luka. Like, all right, like Jokic, just like,
yeah, right.
He ain't doing what we doing. I mean, he doing their own thing.
Niggas, bro. Oh man, no, you right. You right.
And now he playing our game. So hold up, bro.
That is funny, bro. That is funny. Yeah. That's it's nigga for like Maine or some shit like that too. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like real suburban kid who's getting it in, bro. You know, shout out Cooper
He
Flag.
is definitely the golden child for the, you feel me, the melanin deficient folks. You feel me? He's definitely the savior.
I think he's selling. He signed with New Balance. I think it was, or who?
I believe so.
Asics. He's either New Balance or Asics or whatever. But that totally screams. You know what I'm saying? White people culture. You know what I'm saying? If the New Balance is popping, they're gonna get that. It's gonna be a whole generation of young kids buying them shits. Do you think he goes to the Jazz or the Wizards? Hopefully not the Jazz.
I don't know. That's a good question. I was thinking San Antonio might be in there too. I feel like they might put in with Wemby and really just take the league by storm.
I wouldn't be fair. Not be fair.
It wouldn't. But I feel like, you know, when the NBA got a gym, but I just don't see them making him go to Wizards to suffer there. So I would see Utah.
Jordan Poole, they would be ready, bro.
And that's like the whitest city in the league. So I could see that, or I could see them finessing it some way that he ends up in Phoenix with Devin Booker.
Ooh. How would that happen?
I don't know. Somebody give up, like, they pick for KD or something and Brad Beal or something, and he ends up there or something. I don't know, but
it'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Timeline. We got the comments lit right now. OB3 says Cooper Flag and Poole could be an interesting duo. Definitely for sure.
No,
or
Cooper Flag would not like. I don't see him liking Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole just too cool. Poole? Nah, Jordan Poole is too cool. Cooper Flag is like gritty. He wants to like.
That's kind of what Jordan needs though. But that's what Jordan needs though. Y'all say I'm coming in. You the guy. You got Jordan. Championship. Yes, but it's like, bro, like y'all saying, I feel like he could fall in line behind Cooper Flag. You don't think so?
Fuck no. He didn't fall in line behind Steph Curry.
No. He fell in line behind Steph Curry. He refused to fall in line behind Draymond Green.
He didn't fall in line behind Steph Curry, man. He was on the court looking Steph off like he was supposed to be the man out there.
What was the game? Yeah, I think this one we talked about. He looked him off as the game winner, and then this nigga ended up he hit the shot, and this nigga
game one. Was it game one?
Locker room. I think it was game one. That nigga he looked at Steph in the locker room. He's like, I told you. Like, that nigga Steph wanted to fight that nigga, bro.
What are you doing?
I don't know, bro. I think, like I said, I'm with OB3. I think it'd be interesting. It's like, what? It'd be his first like 4 years in the league. Like, they're not gonna win nothing right now, and You know what I'm
They
saying? They're
trying to
just out
change the
there.
culture, man. Jordan Poole just out there to have fun, bro. He don't care about
He
winning no more.
he a culture changer. He a culture changer, bro. I think what lead. I think he leading the league in 3 points made or some shit like that this year.
He's not. You talking about Cooper Flag, right? Not Jordan Poole.
I'm talking about Jordan Poole. He got like it was some stat I saw. It was a 3 points made or most threes this season.
No culture,
bro, come on, man, that's an NBA champion right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Second, third option.
From bad to worse. That's the only culture he didn't change.
Bro, it's the Wizards though, bro. Like they not Zachary Richachet wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He's doing okay, but I think Cooper Flag could make the difference with Poole.
Nigga, Richachet plays for Atlanta.
Not Richachet. Who's the other freshman they got? Bro, the Braves. What's bro the Braves?
Oh, they got Bub Carrington. They got Koulibaly. They got Alex Sarr.
Alex Sarr.
He weak too.
He's all right. Sal says Flag and Wemby.
Look at bro, Danny Avita from where's he at now? In Portland. Ever since he got to Portland, he been killing. He was over there.
He was kind of
trash in Washington.
He was kind of hooping with. I think we were just at that. It was just that one game where he versus the Warriors.
He's been killing.
He really was like
he just killed. No, he killed somebody else the other night too at 22 and 16.
Yeah, he's nice. I mean, I think Cooper Flag with Jordan Poole will be interesting. Cooper Flag and Wemby would not be fair. That's we don't need that. We definitely don't need that. You know, with De'Aaron Fox too and Castle,
that would be insane.
Just wouldn't be fair, man. I don't think they
down there.
They can't allow that. They are down there. They are definitely they are on the Warriors actual as we transition over to Warriors basketball. For the final schedule, the Warriors went ahead and tapped that ass last week. 3 games in a row, Grizzlies, Lakers, and Nuggets on a back-to-back, and then ended up dropping the game last night. Pat was in the building, on-base soil, on-ground reporter for the loss last night for the Rockets, where Eamon Thompson, shout out to Bay Area, went ahead and kind of locked up the splash guy. I think Steph had no legs, as I always say. Getting, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days with Aisha, you know what I'm saying, my boy just, you know what I'm saying, be a little tired. But he ended up only having 3 points on the night. Draymond only had 2, and Jimmy was just chilling like usual for the most part. And we lost last night. So now the sky was falling. Everyone thinks we're not who we are after just smoking some of the best teams last week. What do you make of everything that has transpired, Pat, with the Warriors in this 3-1 stretch?
Man, that was definitely the game that we brought Jimmy Butler here for him to step up, and he did not. So that one hurt a little bit. You feel me? So definitely gotta, I wouldn't say raise a red flag, but it's like you're gonna raise the eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, Jimmy, I've been giving you credit for kind of like feeling the game out, managing the game, but that one was like, nah, bro, you just you missed the memo on that one. So
you clearly see Steph having a bad night, bro. We need somebody. Right. He got man. This nigga Steve had GP2 out there for a strong minute. So I'm like, come on, bro. What the GP2 fan, but
man. And then I gotta give Buddy Hield his credit because it was a game where, you feel me, nobody was showing up, and Buddy Hield was doing his motherfucking thing. I'd be on his ass about him not showing up in games that matter. But that motherfucker showed up. Pods, he carried us in the first half, pretty much the first quarter.
Friend of the show.
As soon as you talk about this motherfucker got a right hand, he started smoking right hand layups again now. Back to the drawing board on that.
He led the starters for points though. 19 last night.
Facts. No, Buddy had 20, but yeah. Oh, you said starters.
No, for starters.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Kuminga had a couple of like bad turnovers. Outside of that, though, I felt like he should have played Kuminga a little bit more, just because he was doing pretty well. And
man, I was like, bro, like
everybody's favorite stat, plus minus. He was +9, and nobody else was really in that range. So I felt like that should have earned Kuminga a lot more minutes opposed to 19. And he had 9 points. He started off really well, 7 rebounds. So that's the type of shit where it just be like, all right, Kerr. Like, I get the turnovers are not acceptable, but Draymond had 4, Pods had 4.
Everybody be turning the
you
ball
feel
over,
me?
bro.
Right. Like,
come on, bro. What we doing? Damn.
Right.
Steve.
Like, don't just hold one person accountable when it comes to the turnovers. Moody didn't really have a great shooting night. So I kind of get why he didn't play as much, but I would have liked to see you go back to Moody a little bit more. Just because he does play defense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he's useless if he's not making threes. So I do wish he would have played a little bit more, but like I said, I get it. But yeah, just mismanagement of the game all around. Steph just didn't have it. I mean, we lost by 10. If Steph scores 15 points, we win the game based on the numbers. So, I'm not going to act like it's the end of the world, but they have a lot to do with why Steph had a bad game. So you got to give them their credit. So.
Fucking bitch ass Dylan Brooks leading 24 points on a fucking night. That was.
Hey, we was flaming his ass too, talking so much shit to Dylan Brooks.
Man, fuck that
the
nigga,
whole
man.
Night, and he was killing us. Bro? He must have heard us because we was on his ass the whole night, just talking so much shit, talking bad about him.
Very upset. I mean, he had like maybe one win versus us in the last 5 years or whatever. So fuck that nigga, man.
And then Jalen Green in the fourth quarter too. He did his motherfucking thing. I don't know why they had Steph guarding him, but whatever.
Yeah, I was watching and I was hoping he was gonna come back because it wasn't as we didn't get as beat down as the whole thing. Like we was right there, but they just couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, get anything going towards that end, and it was pretty much over. So I think it said where was 30 points. Pods at that's what y'all look like was definitely, man. Pods was he had the second most points on the team. Man, what you want? What you know? Man, come on, man. What we doing?
Second chance points is what really killed us.
Lakers
I don't know what
6.
it was. I don't have the stats on that, but the second chance points, they were killing us. That's what really fucked us off. We gave up 16 offensive rebounds. They were just doing what they wanted to in the paint. That fucking Steven Adams and Sagoon lineup, we just had nothing for it.
Okay, so the Sagoon and Draymond scuffle / the forearm, the forearm to the face. That was breaking down on Gil's Arena today. In real time, it did look like Draymond had fouled him, but going back and looking at it, he was in the paint. So he wasn't even outside the restricted area. And then
wait, which one are you talking about? The one I'm talking, when they got tied up, or Draymond's layup?
The layup. Was that
that shit pissed me off? Like, no, move your face out the fucking way.
But thank you. What
you want me to do, bro?
Come on, man. Like, damn, bro.
Move your face out the fucking way. That's how Pods got his nose broken. They called a fucking foul on Pods. So, what are we talking about, bro? Like, get your fucking face out the way. Like, it wasn't like they talking about there was a wind up. Where was the wind up? He's going up.
I didn't see the wind up. Yeah, how the ref explained it was crazy, bro. Like,
come on, it was full speed wind up. Full speed wind. What are you talking about? I'm like, just say you don't like Draymond Green, bro. We'll get this shit over with. It'll make us all feel better. Because he's the one that teed Draymond up.
It ain't about the crime. It's who committed it. Yep.
Exactly. Because he's the one that teed Draymond up, and it's like they're both sitting there bumping into each other. Sagoon is trying to get behind Draymond. Draymond's he's not going to let you get behind him and get right to the basket. So, like, what are we doing, bro? And then you tee Draymond up. Then they do the little scuffle shit when Draymond pushes his forearm. I mean, they both doing shit and Sagoon flopped. So I don't know. Y'all had the TV, you know version. Like, yeah, so that's
what we doing, man. Like,
and then what really pissed me off is when Ime Udoka's comments after, like, yeah, when they feel your aggressiveness, you just got to increase the aggressiveness. So that's cool when they do it, but when we do it, it's a flagrant foul.
It was big time sad. we beat them niggas in the bro, he was still coaching for the Celtics. He was calling for them refs. So yeah, no, that's understandable. Shoes on the other foot. Shoes on the other
They
foot.
be hacking motherfuckers. Steph getting held the whole game. I got to give the Thompson twins credit though. He hit one of the craziest Euro steps I've ever seen in my life. That shit was so fast.
Man, I still haven't seen the twins live yet, man. What was it like seeing young Thundercat, you know what I'm saying, from the Bay holding it down, really going crazy last night?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite players.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of them really. But even just people in the crowd, they're like, bro, this motherfucker's everywhere on the court. Like, he literally just flies around.
His game's different, bro.
Mm-hmm. He gets steals, bro. He rip pods. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He just long arms. He's strong, quick.
He blocked. He had a block late in the game. Like, Jimmy was going for a layup. He comes behind the nigga, swat that shot there. I'm like, come on.
Right.
Bro, this
like
is
I said,
crazy.
His Euro step, the one, I don't remember who he hit on the fast break, but it was might be the quickest Euro step I've ever seen in my life. He created so much space, bro. He's just he's one of my favorite players in the NBA. I'm not even gonna hold you.
No, that's real. No, he plays the game very well on both sides of the ball, and
both of them, really. I gotta give them
that's what I'm saying. So they're just really, really mentally and physically strong basketball players. It's gonna be interesting to watch them really develop in the league because they damn near got they start. I can see them maybe like later down the road, probably replacing Van Vliet. Maybe Dillon Brooks eventually, you know what I'm saying, dies off or whatever. But they got their core with Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Cocaine Curry, the white boy, and then Tari Easton. Even Tari, you know what I'm saying, Tari be out there hooping and shit. So the Rockets, they came to play last night. It's gonna be interesting. So now we are back in that 6th seed again. Was nice. We think it was looking like we had aspirations to get to the 3rd. You feel me? And we only got 4 games left, Pat. We had our number. Our magic number was 20 coming out of the All-Star break. They are at 15 wins right now, and have only lost 5. We have 4 games left, so we have to get to 19 by any means necessary. They have the Thunder, or they got the Suns tomorrow in Phoenix. No Kevin Durant. Spurs after that at the crib. Then the Trailblazers, who you just said had a close game with us not that long ago, and then ended off what is probably going to be the Tamata on Sunday with the Clippers coming to town. What are we watching this week, Pat, and where are we going to end up when it's all said and done?
Shit, we watching them all, but
you know,
shit. I think we're gonna finish 4. I think we go 4-0 though. I think we're going. Tomorrow's game worries me the most.
Yeah,
not that they're just hella good, but I just feel like when they play at another level when they play us, so they
be locked in. But it's no KD though. No KD tomorrow. No KD tomorrow.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. I did not know that. All right. Fuck the Suns then. Yeah, I like our chances a lot better then. Yeah, actually, 4-0. Not worried at all. Book it. Last game of the season, though, Clippers. That's a big ass game.
Clippers, bro. That's the one. Bro. I would say that's the one because these niggas have had our number.
That could be for real implications. You know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, they've had our number.
Nerd ass niggas in the chat, folks that don't never show up to the podcast no more because football season's over. Jim Everett the Great, Rams fan, Dillon Brooks, Cook Steph. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
I mean, he not wrong.
Man, fuck Dillon Brooks, man.
You're not wrong either.
Right. The Clippers game is gonna be tough because they beat us already this year. I think they definitely have the series right now. And it was like how I felt going into that Nuggets game last week, where I'm just like, fuck, I was a little nervous. But if it's the last, if we go 3-0, which we should do for sure, that I think it's that Clippers game, but they're gonna be locked in on Sunday, bro. Like that's really gonna be probably for like either playing status, or you think it'll be between the 5 and the 6, or you think it's gonna be for playing status? It's 4 teams with 32 losses.
I think it's 5 and 6.
That's crazy.
Shit, it could
No,
be
5 teams.
4 or 5.
5 teams. It's 5 teams with 32 losses right now. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, shit, that is crazy. Let me see how many losses Kings then. Kings
Damn,
lost
bro, because the Grizzlies was just in like third.
2. They were just 2.
Damn, bro.
They were just 2 when they fired their coach.
Bro. Niggas just to the 8th seed. Wow. Torpedo. 49 wins is a must. Must, bro. They gotta run the table, bro. Like there's no fucking around right now because and we got the Clippers, bro. And we got the Clippers on Sunday. Go ahead, my bad.
They at the 8th seed with 46 wins, so that's insane.
I know, that's no. Check the East. The East is probably just
let me see.
It's nowhere near even fucking close, bro.
East is always top heavy though. It's like
you know what I'm saying?
the top teams is decent, but the other
you ain't gotta watch that. You ain't even gotta watch they play a game.
Look 8th seed is 37. They not even about to be 500.
What we doing?
7th and 8th.
No, go down, because the 9 and 10, you know what I'm saying? They get it.
Oh, they're actually not that far off from 7 through 10 actually. In a little scuffle.
Yeah. The West is crazy, bro. So I got Celtics at the top, C's next. I mean, it's been the same 3 on that side.
It's gonna come down to the Celtics and the Cavs, and I just think the Celtics.
That's it.
Celtics got their number, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
62 and 16 is crazy. Check the West again.
Great season. Yep.
Great season. We would have the Lakers right now. That is who I want. That is who I want. Do you? I mean, they're like 2 games up, so they low key might be safe in that 3rd spot for the rest of the way.
There's to lose for sure.
Yes. So who are we playing?
I don't know who else they got to play. That's because I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna lose to the Thunder, and they handled the Thunder. So
they beat their ass. You know, they said
the Thunder was Mavericks, the Rockets, and the Blazers.
Yep.
Yeah, they caught that LA flu.
Kev, you was just on here talking about I want to see y'all. Now let's go. 3rd seed me.
We ain't nobody worried about y'all, bro. Y'all gonna do that, and then y'all gonna fuck around and lose to the Mavericks tomorrow or Wednesday. That's the type of shit y'all been doing.
The Timberwolves, I mean, we wouldn't end up playing. It's really gonna be between us. I would like the Rockets too, but those, I mean, it's probably chalked. And top 2 is chalked. So, man, I think it's gonna be Lakers or Nuggets, bro. In my mind, it's kind of what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. But also, we can end up 4 or 5 with the Clippers shit.
Damn, Clippers will be tough. Clippers will be tough.
You just never know.
Damn. Ooh, this week's gonna be lit.
Y'all better not lose in that 1st round. That's all I'm saying. Way you talking.
No, they had a big win last night. Them niggas feeling good.
Feeling themselves.
This nigga Shannon Sharp was about to fight this nigga. It was the nigga they got on the topic about Alex Ovechkin versus LeBron James.
I seen that with PK Subban.
Yes,
when he was like, LeBron ain't better than Kobe. He was sick.
Bro, they knew how that shit was gonna go, bro. Like, come on,
sure.
And it's the brother too talking about hockey. That shit was hella.
The one thing is though,
bro,
you can't intimidate no hockey player because they is ready to fight.
That nigga he said, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Yeah, LeBron might be old, but nigga, Ovechkin play more minutes or some shit like that. Shannon Sharp was ready to lose it, bro. Oh, that shit was funny. Yeah, the Lakers fans, they feeling good today. And this nigga, Gil's Arena and lame ass, them niggas was talking so much shit. We done beat they ass last week and all the other team. Niggas will never want to talk about the Warriors. When we lose, though, man,
you know that.
Niggas got all the jokes. Like, playoff Jimmy. Kevin, in the comments with it, you alluded to it earlier, saying that it's definitely possible he's going to definitely just turn it on. We have seen a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? For that, what was that game we was at? Was it the Mavericks? We three-pointer. Bucks game. You know what I'm saying? We saw that in the Bucks game. He's had a couple other moments as well too. Even Salcido says, I still think Jimmy will give us that flip the switch type Jimmy Buckets game come playoffs. We are literally about to be in the playoffs almost. I mean, we still get that week off if we don't get the play-in. Are you a little bit nervous about playoff Jimmy right now?
No, not really. I think our team does really well just playing together.
Yeah.
So I ain't really tripping. I don't need him to come out here and average 25 points. That's not going. It's just more so how he's playing. Like last night, he was getting in the paint. It seemed like he was passing up layups. Like we just need you to finish that. It's not necessarily how much he scores. It's just take the shots we need you to take. And when a game like that's getting really stale, he did a really good job of like getting to the free throw line when we was getting out of rhythm before. So just bring that back. And they necessarily got to be, hella points, hella buckets. But it was just like in the second half when we couldn't really score, especially I would say the second and third quarter, really. That's when I need you to step up a little bit more, get some buckets, assess the game. Even if it's not for yourself, get them for somebody else. Get Kuminga going, somebody that could carry the load if you don't want to do it. But just, be more of a game manager one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean, just with this team, I think the playoff Jimmy thing came about because it's like, bro, he was just really looking around like, bro, I have to do this. Like, no one else is going to do this shit. So
yeah, and I mean, he does play better in the playoffs. Like, he actually, you can see it. He increases his stats. He raises his level of play in the playoffs. Like you said, it's kind of by necessity, but also, I mean, playoffs start now. We got to pick this shit up.
Yeah, shit. Like, it's literally playoff time right now. Niggas is staring the play-in the face again. Golly, we was going in. We went 0-2, bro, and niggas is just still tied. That shit is crazy, bro. We will be watching this closely this week, starting tomorrow night at the Suns. So make sure y'all go ahead and turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. Appreciate y'all for always fucking with us. Make sure y'all come through. Make sure y'all go ahead and share this episode right here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. We will come back later on this week with another episode talking about the Warriors, seeing where they're at come time this for Sunday's game versus Clippers. But as always, my boy Pat, last words.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate all of y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Now that college basketball is officially over, feel me, it's time to really ramp up these NBA playoffs, get into draft season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start tapping in, you know what I'm saying, with my draft coverage and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some mock drafts coming for y'all in the next couple weeks.
Definitely got some mocks.
You know what I'm saying? You know how we rocking. Hopefully, we might even try to do like a draft show, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all live reactions of draft picks, whatever. We'll figure some shit out. But once again, appreciate y'all coming to, you know what I'm saying, kick it with your partners. Y'all be cool how y'all cool. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. And thank you for fucking with us, man. Let's go.
All right, everybody. Good night.